Okay. This tomorrow.
The 12th of January, Rabbi Furst, Mishnah Berurah.
Just do.
Okay, good morning again, everyone. This is Rabbi Furst here, Shivat Samanashi, in Yerushalayim, care of Zoom. Our second share, Mr. Brewer, we're learning Hilchos Natilas Yadayim, and we are now in Kuf Samech Dalet. Let's begin. Kuf Samech.
Sonic Dalet.
What's Sif?
Right. Okay. Anyone like to volunteer? Let's see, Mary, you read the first year. Maybe Lou, you want to read a bit?
Yeah, I volunteer. What Sif are we on?
Sif Aleph, very beginning.
Sif Aleph. Notel Adam Yadav Shacharis Umasne Aleihem Kol Hayom Afilu Shalo Bishas Hadchak Bilvad Shalo Yasiach Da To Mayhem. So a person should wash his hands in the morning. Umasne aleihem. I don't know what's masne.
Last is to make a conditional statement. What we call it tonight, the conditional statement.
And he should make a conditional statement on them each day, even without the time. What's hadchak?
But even in it, not a time of emergency, even if it's not an emergency. Shastachak's an emergency.
Bilvad alone, he should not. What's Yasiach?
Yasiach diets, you should not take his mind off of it. Yasiach is to divert.
Should not divert his mind from, I see, divert his mind from them, from his hands.
Right.
But I'm a little confused now. What's this conditional statement he's making?
He wants to wash his hands in the morning. And let's say he's going to have 2-3 meals during the course of the day. So he doesn't want to have to rewash his hands during the rest of the day. So he can wash his hands in the morning. And at the time of that washing, he can make a conditional statement to himself that this washing is going to include all the meals that he's going to have during the rest of the day. And that will work as long as he doesn't divert his mind from his hands.
And what's the reference to an emergency? It's not a time of emergency. What does that mean?
Meaning he has plenty of water. There's no reason why he has to do this. And you would think maybe only this conditional statement might be valid only as at a time of it's an emergency, right? But what we've been taught now, it's not required that it only is valid to do this during an emergency. I mean, it can be done for at his own whim and convenience.
Got it. Okay. The Ramah velo Yatan fame. I don't know what Yatan fame is.
Meaning he has can't divert his mind from his hands, and he cannot dirty them. He cannot let his hands get dirty.
So he has to, in other words, he has to be very cognizant of keeping his hands pure, tahor.
That's right. Correct.
V'im mayim mitzuyim lo tov yachazor v'yitol yadav aval lo yivarech. And if the water what's mitzuyim?
It's commonly available. If there's water commonly available for him.
Then it's good that he should go back and he should wash his hands, but not with a bracha.
Right. Because he's still functioning under his conditional statement. And his conditional statement is functioning that he does not have to wash his hands at all. But still, it's better if he could wash his hands to do it, but not to make a bracha.
So I get up in the morning, and the first thing I do upon awaking is I go wash my hands.
Right.
And I say to myself, this washing is going to be for all of the times that I eat bread during the day.
Right.
And so I go about my preparations in the morning, and I'm very careful with my hands to make sure that they stay clean and pure. And I get dressed, I daven, whatever, and then I go and I have my breakfast, and I have bread, and I don't wash my hands again. And I eat the bread. I eat the breakfast. Then I say Birchas Hamazon. Then I come to the shiur, and I'm zooming all morning. And then it's time for lunch. So I'm going to go and I'm going to get out some bread and peanut butter and jelly. And I'm going to make a sandwich and I'm going to eat it, and I'm not going to wash.
Right. No need. There's no need to wash.
No need to wash. Yeah. All right. And then I decide to fix something around the house, and my hands get dirty. And now it's time for dinner. So I'm going to wash my hands, but I'm not going to say a bracha, and then I'm going to eat bread.
Well, we didn't learn what you have to do if your hands got dirty. That we'll see in the Mr. Brewer. You're
Oh,
supposed to
what is this?
make sure clean.
What is this about Yitan fame? I thought that meant dirty.
Below your thumb, they should not get dirty. You cannot let your hands get dirty.
Right. And
This only works if your hands remain clean.
right. Okay. So, but what is this? If water is commonly available, then it's good to go back and wash without a bracha. What's that circumstance?
Since you have water available, and we'll see, it could be that you're maybe not as careful as you think you are. Maybe you inadvertently scratched your head, maybe you inadvertently touched your shoes, right? So it could be that since we maybe are not 100% sure that you actually absolutely keep your hands clean, would be best if you wash your hands. But then since you really were careful not to get your hands dirty, even though we maybe have a little doubt whether that's really 100% true or not. So you have to be careful not to make the bracha.
So I'm a little nervous that maybe I scratched my head while I was in the shiur. So when it comes time for lunch, I should go ahead and wash, don't say a bracha, and eat bread.
Probably according to the Mechaber, you have to see the Ramah here. The Ramah adds, it's going to change things a bit. Take a look at the Ramah.
Okay. V'ha dimehagei tanai dafka binetila she'ena tzorech achila dumya dinetilat shacharis aval im notel letzorech achila lo mechane tanai be'osa netila. So when it is customary to make a condition specifically in washing that it's not necessary, or he doesn't need to eat. She'ena tzarech achila. He doesn't need to eat. What's dumya?
Similar to.
It's similar to washing in the morning. But if he washes for the need of eating, what is mahane?
It helps. It works.
Okay, so it doesn't help. The conditional statement doesn't help with this washing.
So either Ramah is explaining is Hadamahani, this conditional statement works, it helps, is specifically in the Netila, in a washing of the hands that's not for the needs of eating. Dumya Netila Shachris, which is similar to a washing that you wash in the morning when you first get up. Now, if you're going to be washing your hands for the needs of eating, you want to make this tanai when you're washing for your hands for bread. It was in Lomahani tanai, it does not help this tanai for this washing. The conditional statement will only be positively effective for washings which are not done for eating. Let's see Mr. Broom explain these things here.
Okay. umasne aleihem. And it's a conditional statement upon it. Befiv, o al kol
Al Kopanim.
al kol panim sheyechavein belibo sheyaleh lo natila zo lechol ha'achi los she yochal b'chol yom.
Well, Hayo, and all of that day.
B'chol hayom. What's befiv?
He has to make this conditional statement with his mouth. He has to make a verbal statement.
Concerning all.
This statement has to be made verbally, or al kopanim, or at least minimally, Yechavim believer has to think it in his heart.
That he intends it in his heart. That it should go up for him, this washing, for all his eating that he eats all of it all through the day.
Right. Right. So he has to make it verbal, or at least a thought condition that's going, this washing will be working for him for all the times he'll be eating during the day.
V'tzarich lizaher shetiyeh hanetila behechsher kol hadvarim hanitzrachim linatilas yadayim la'achila. And he needs to be quick. That it should be that the washing what's behekshare.
So he needs to be careful that all the washing should be done beheksha, with all the necessary conditions that are needed for the washing of his hands for eating.
So kol hadvarim shenitzrachim. Those are all the conditions.
All the rhymes, all the things which are required
For washing. But what was this word hekshare?
Hekshar means has to be done. The hekshar, it has to be done with the has to be done with the hekshar, has to be done with the prerequisites. Has to be done with all the prerequisites.
all the prerequisite conditions that are required for washing the hands and for eating. Kigon, b'chol shalem. For example, with all of the everything is complete.
With a kli, a vessel, a utensil which is unbroken, which is complete.
Oh, bekeli shalem, uvechoach gavra, and the strength of the person.
Right, but the water has to be poured with human intervention.
Have a good day, Julie. Uvamayim shelo nish tanu mar ehen v'shelo naasa bahen melacha. And with water that's not. What's nishtanu?
But manishtana has not changed its appearance.
That has not changed its appearance. And it's not naaseh bahen. What's naaseh?
Has not been done with them any type of work.
Malacha. You haven't done work with the water.
Right.
Can't use dishwater.
Right.
V'cham vo'ar b'simanim hakodmim. I don't know.
Mivur has been explained in the previous simanim, in the previous sections of Allah.
Af biv netilas yadayim shachris ein kefeda kol kach b'chol elu hadvarim. Even with washing of the hands at shacharis,
even though that the washing in the shacharis is not so strict with all of these things.
With all of these things. Strict. Kamavoar b'siman dalid. Look at Siman Dalid. Ze kevan shehu la'achila. This is since it is for washing, for eating. Shane. It's different. Afilu shelo bishas hadchak, even though it's not at a time of emergency. V'yesh min
Okay, I think we better stop because we're going over time now. We'll
oh,
have to tomorrow. Yeah, we have to review this tomorrow. It's a long introduction here. So let's hold it here, okay?
Yeah,
And
you
we'll,
should.
we'll review this tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
Okay, very
thank you,
good.
Rabbi.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Lou. Thank you for the reading. And Mayor, have a good day. Thank you also for your
Okay, you too,
participation.
Rabbi.
And hope to see you both tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
All right.
Okay.